Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, and I'm recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And in my last successful journey, you might have noticed that I came back with a whole bunch of stuff to make a improved garden, which is wonderful. One thing that I also did was that I died while wearing my last suit of armor. So that's not exactly the best thing to do when you're trying to, conquer a nearly impossible map. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head back to the, the area with all the stuff in it. The Mines of Caverns of Madness, or Sparta, or whatever. Yeah, that was it. They were the Caverns of Sparta. And from there, I figure what I'll do is I'll replenish my coal and iron supplies, which will then allow me to press further in the map. Also, remember there being a dungeon out that way, so I'm going to try and complete that as well. Also, I'd like to get as much brick as I can to use for the roof of the Fleecy Box Victor Monument thing that I'm building. So I'm just collecting kind of a little bit of sand, or not sand, clay, here along the way as I do so. And so let's see. I'm not quite sure what hazards I will face exactly in that dungeon I found up there, but I'm sure they will be hilarious or hilarious, depending on what region of the world you're from. I like hilarious because it sounds more like hee hee hee, which is how people laugh. Well, not everybody laughs that way. In fact, I don't laugh that way. Some people do, though. So let's see, like this little plateau up here, no reason for it to be this tall. I'm just going to shave this right off the top, harvest a bunch of this clay. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to be in business, the clay business, once I start mining. This way I figure all the clay can be turned into bricks while I mine, and I'm not losing additional time elsewhere. Because unlike in Legendary or Infernal Sky 2, where I would play without recording, this map is so potentially deadly in so many hilarious ways that I just cannot justify playing if I'm not going to be on screen for y'all. So as much as I can do to double up on effort by like I said, bricking things up or making bricks while I mine or all that. Okay, so we're almost here at the Caverns of Spartan Madness. And so let's see. What has been up with me? I'm now pretty much fully recovered from the Dead Workers Party, which was a totally awesome blast, but you've probably heard of me talking enough about it over the last few episodes, so I'm not going to talk about that too much. Oh wow, I actually had I had all this food in here? You're kidding me. No freaking way. Well, that explains why I didn't have any food back in my main base. And I brought these seeds with me because I figured if I killed some skeletons, I'd be able to harvest. I'm going to close this door. Really? Wow, that's just ludicrous. Okay, so on the plus side, I've already got a bunch of iron here too. But it looks like I'm mostly out of fuel, or entirely out of fuel for the time being. So I'm going to go ahead and deposit this iron and a bunch of this clay in here for now. I keep saying the time being. That's going to get lame. Okay, so next thing we're going to do, we're just going to grab enough coal to get the process going with the clay there. And then we will continue mining and explore the dungeon area that we saw. Now that I destroyed the nearest ghast spawner here, I figure it's safe to go ahead and knock out this again. I ultimately may wish to get a door set up in here. Oh, I should light this better. I think the ghast kind of exposed more of this, leaving me a increased area that is darkened. But yeah, the ghast knocked the crap out of this. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to get coal and not iron. I'm here anyway, but no, I need to get coal. So let's head on over to the coal vein up this way. I always want to say Kurt Cobain, on account of Nirvana being such an excellent band, but I know better. So, let's see. I think we're going to need 16 or so at least to get this going on the clay front. That would be at least a full stack of 64 clay, since it's 8 smelting operations per piece of coal. And we'll also need other pieces of coal so we can make more torches and explore that dungeon up ahead. So, yeah, I think that this is going to be definitely the way to go. So, let's see here. Gonna want to light this up. How are we doing on coal? 26. That is more than 16 already by 10. So, let's go ahead and round this out some, just so we can make some torches. Excellent. Excellent. Oh no, that one was a torch. So, do we want to make this a little bit easier to traverse as well? That might make sense too. So, drop this here. Okay. Dang it! I'm quite the fool sometimes. Drop that there. And establish myself a nice little porch here. Yep. And I'm going to mine this one out and replace it with some sandstone so I don't have to worry about the, yeah. So now I've got myself a nice little permanent enclosure here. Going to set up a torch right here, and I'm going to set up a sign thanking our sponsor for this episode, Jangler NPL, who writes, puzzles are made... Well, they're not mad. They're made of owls. So I have no idea what that means, but it's possibly a riddle or a puzzle of some sort, meaning that it's entirely possible that that sign itself is constructed of owls, harvested at the same time I was getting the logs. So maybe there were like owls in the tree or whatever. I'm gonna definitely need more chests for this area too. So let's see. Here we go. Grab us 2 stacks of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Ta-da! Okay, so that leaves us plenty for torches. I brought quite a few sticks along with me as well. Probably gonna leave 8 here. And grab that. Okay. I'm wondering if I should expand the space out more and how safe it is to do so, because I don't want to get into crazy spawning stuff territory. But I figure for right now it should be relatively safe to just set this up like so. Okay, and then we'll put that there and that there. So that's nicely well lit. And I didn't bring enough, of course, to make additional furnaces. So I think what I will do real quick is hope that I don't have much of those stupid creature babies or whatever try to kill me if I come over here to get more cobblestone. So, and by try to kill me, I mean like just irritate me incessantly. So let's just go out here real cautious like. Got ourselves a nice little lip so they can't come at us and knock us off. Okay. Light this up like so we don't have anything spawning. There we go. 100% genuine cobblestone. Excellent. I probably shouldn't stand on top of things like that. I must be outside the range of the spawner, or I've gotten it lit up sufficiently that it's not a problem. I've got to say, I'm thrilled. Why am I not jumping? Also. Okay, there we go. Cool, cool. Alright. So, up there. And back again. That looks like a hazard area. Oh, that looks so pretty out there. Of course, I'm worried that something's going to jump off the cliff there and kill me, but I've got to say that this map definitely creates some interesting landscapes as you light it up. So, points to vechs on that one. Okay. Somehow I have 61 sandstone already. That wasn't even intentional. That's just kind of crazy. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grab me that. I guess I can use all this excess sandstone to make what do you call them? I know this word. It's a word where you make slabs. Slabs, yeah, I can make additional slabs with all that sandstone. Okay, so here we go. Back to the grind of... I shouldn't carry this much food when I'm going to be entering an area over a cliff. But yeah, let's go ahead and develop now a strategy to get into that dungeon area. So I won't need most of this stuff, and I'm going to dump the rest of this in here, like so. So much less stuff to worry about. Way easier. Okay. Running is so nice in this game. I gotta say, I really enjoy this. Like, it's comparable to a minecart in terms of fun, except without all the inconveniences of laying track. Huh, no wonder I didn't notice that area up there from down here. It must be shielded by that little ledge. So, I know that up back here somewhere, I've got my ladder up. Let's try and find that, and then go from there. Okay, here we go. Ladder time. Can't touch this. Oh, no gas. This is so wonderful. So then I came up here all the way this way. Then I walled this off up here. Good place to plant a torch. So let's see. Okay, well that thing right there is still all the way up that way. And the dungeon was about level with it. Let's see how much elevation I can get here, though, without pillaring and just kind of light up as we go. Because that'll also provide me a clearer image of this dungeon in my mind and eyes. Mostly in my eyes, and then later in my mind. So we'll pillar up a little bit here just to get some better perspective. Oh, I'm actually under the dungeon. That is it right there. So, let's see. So that means I might be activating spawners if I get much closer. Best way to approach this? Not sure entirely. Oh, I should have brought more sticks with me so I could light up more stuff as I go. Dang it, that was an oversight. Wow, that goes way down there. I didn't realize how massive this room was. Okay, so anyway, though, before I get too overwhelmed with the sights, let's just go ahead and dig up this way, I guess. I guess I should probably try to get out far enough that I'm not going to be activating spawners in my ascent. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Probably not much further. And almost back out, I expect. Almost, anyway. There we are. A little bit more coal here. It's always nice to have. And if I had to guess, I'd be punching through a wall sometime soon. Wait, is this entire thing turning? Whoa! Okay, that's only one step. Okay, I was a little bit freaked out for a second. Okay, so I'm definitely out of range of any spawners. That down there looks horrible, though. So I don't want to fall in that. Look at how big this whole area is down here. I wonder if that's... Well, this place is huge, apparently, so... At least on the plus side, I never have to worry about running out of iron or coal, which is a blessing. Small kindness, if you will. Okay. So, yeah, if I wanted to get above it, that wouldn't be out of the question. But for right now, I think my best bet is to just come at it directly this way here. And... so how far out can I get that? Okay. So then in terms of bridging, this isn't too hard. Get me some sort of handrail here, so I don't have to worry quite so much. Whoops. Well, this area is relatively free of creatures. And let's go ahead and cover that up too. At least it is for right now. Last thing I need, like I haven't seen any crazy monster spawns anywhere, like blazes or whatever yet. I'm sorry, I've really been cheating by giving you too much of an easy time here. Free items, I don't know what came over me. I'll try to do better. Okay, so this whole area is probably a trap. Is that a normal sized spider? Okay, yeah, it is. What does this say here? Area. Home the swarm. What does that mean? Oh, I do not like this already. Everything about this appears to be suspect. Yeah, okay, so that appears to be suspect. Great, it's one of them creature babies. So the best way to kill these things to avoid a whole bunch of other creatures spawning is to use flint and steel, which I do not have with me. So I think that I'm gonna go ahead and retreat for right now and come back with the necessary tools to solve this problem for real, or for Rizzle, if you I don't know. I was gonna say if you speak, and then I couldn't figure out what language that actually is. Is it Portuguese? Did they say Rizzle? I don't know. I'm not an expert in Iberian language, so it might be Spanish. But anyway, till next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm just totally lost. Dang it. I should be coming out. And also keep adventuring. Oh, it's because I'm over top of everything. Duh.